Hi everybody, how are we? And then I'll awkwardly wait for the chat to catch up. Hey there, Big D, said Hodan. That's a terrible start to this. You still like Nutella, said Marianne. No, I'm okay. Sorry I'm 4 minutes late. I tried to log on using Chrome, and I forgot that this entire website doesn't work if you use Chrome, so I was just sat there going, why isn't this working? And then I remembered that I'm incredibly stupid. So yeah, hi, I have arrived now. Thanks to the guy that just proposed to me. People that are new to Younow are very confused now. That you'll see that there's many buttons that you can press that do various things. It's a crazy, crazy website. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Hi. So yeah, I'm Firefox, just so you know, and the situation has been resolved. It's all good. Just give me 1 sec to tweet it. Okay. Tumblr.com. Edit the post. I can never see what my face is like when I'm not looking at the camera. It's very disconcerting knowing that all these people are staring at my face, but I can't see what my face is doing. I could be doing something horrific. Absolutely horrific. Okay, here we go. Hi everybody! So, how are we all doing? Before we talk about my t-shirt, guys, you can't broadcast in Chrome, you can watch in Chrome, okay? So, yes. Hi, how are we all? Absolutely amazing, said Sabina K. Good. We are fabulous, said Rosemary T, speaking for everybody. Did you watch the Bake Off? No, I was busy. Mark says he's feeling orgasmic. Thanks for that. Bethan's feeling brill I am. M is nowhere near T, so I'm going to presume that was intentional, which is confusing. Emma is feeling super duper amazeballs. And finally, yes, Josh F, I have seen Avril Lavigne's new music video. Zach is feeling confused. There we go. Oh, someone says, who the hell are you, lol? I'm a YouTuber. Click on the play button down there. Oh no, if you hover your mouse over here, there's a button that says My YouTube. You can click on that if you wonder who the hell I am. Hi! So, I guess we should address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the Cosmic Llama? Yeah, okay, so the story behind this t-shirt is one day I was on Twitter, and then one of you guys tweeted me saying, hey Dan, I think you'd really like this t-shirt, probably being sarcastic, and I was just sat there, and then I realized that my card was right next to my hand, and I just thought, I'm just going to buy it. I'm going to buy this t-shirt right now. And then it arrived. So it's a llama wearing a crown, standing on some kind of cliff in space. There we go. That's it. Megan said she's spending her 18th birthday watching me. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. What did I miss? Nothing. This just started. What were you thinking, OMG? It's somewhat ironic. Obviously, I would never wear this t-shirt outside, but I'm one of those people that can have situations like this where it's probably I mean, I'm just wondering who else other than an internet person who does things ironically would wear this. You'd just be asking for people to throw rocks at you. In most places in England, at least. I'm sure most British people will relate to that. Can you do the cup song? I have no cups near me. Soz. I really want that shirt. Where did you get it? It just attacked me. So, I haven't been here in like 500,000 years. How many weeks has it been? It's been like 3 weeks, hasn't it? Jeez. Sorry, guys, for being busy. So I was at VidCon. That was fun. VidCon is a big YouTube event that happens in California, which was nice to see all my American friends and meet a billion of you guys. We reckoned that I met 1,500 people at least there, so that was insane, basically. But it was fun. And then as soon as I got back, it was Summer in the City, which happened 3 days ago. So yeah, that was crazy. Lucy said, you said you'd do one last Wednesday. No, I suggested that I might, but I'm busy. Except me, sigh. Well, not everybody can go, Valerie. You said you'd be in YouTubers React. Yes, I think I'm in the next one or something. I don't know. They film a lot of them in a row and release them slowly. So I'm not sure when my YouTubers React video is coming out, but when it does, I will tell you. Don't worry. What are you reacting on? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what I'm reacting to. That'd spoil the whole thing. Uh-huh. Is it possible for you to even have a personal Facebook? Yes, I just don't accept any friend requests. What about the Crave Challenge? I could address that later, if you wanted me to, maybe. So what did you think of Truth or Dare 5, that last video that I uploaded last week? Did we like it? Was it worth all the horrifying experiences? Please tell me it was. Although I'm just going to cry myself to sleep if it wasn't. Okay, some people are saying it was. Dat wasabi. The wasabi, I underestimated the wasabi quite horrifically. If you guys haven't seen, then you should go watch my last video, which you can do by hovering your mouse over here and pressing the YouTube button. Yeah, because some wasabi is like touristy, lame wasabi it kind of just tastes like watery horseradish, and then some wasabi is like you have a pea-sized amount and then you die. I died. It was definitely horrific, and it made me cry, and it caused me a lot of actual pain, so I'm glad if you guys enjoyed that. And if you didn't know, last night, before I went to go eat somewhere, I uploaded a different one I did, because I filmed a dare where someone told me to brush my teeth with Nutella, and I was going to include it, but then a couple friends that were with me while I was editing Truth or Dare 5, including Phil, said that it was too disgusting and that it might make some people be sick and not like the video, so I didn't include it. But you'll be pleased to know I uploaded it on my second channel last night. So I don't know if you know I have a second channel, because I just don't upload things to it because I'm so busy. But if you want to see me brushing my teeth with Nutella, go to YouTube and search Nutella toothbrushing. It was monstrous. It wasn't as well. It didn't cause me pain like the wasabi, but just having the feeling of lots of Nutella clagging up your mouth. It's not sexual. I'm sorry. If you ever like the idea of licking Nutella off your favorite celebrity, I can tell you now, you wouldn't enjoy it, or at least it would make it too awkward for you to enjoy. So yeah, I've gone there now. It's been 8 minutes and you haven't said literally yet. Have I not? Who am I and what have I done with Dan? Dan, why aren't you at the One Direction premiere? Me and Phil were actually invited to go to the One Direction premiere a long time ago, and we said no because we didn't know, like, right after Summer in the City if we'd want to, and now I'm kind of regretting not going, but you know, I've already met One Direction, so I can go see it in the privacy of my own local cinema. How could you say no? I don't know. I didn't know any other YouTubers would be going, so I thought it would be totally awkward and weird. And I was like, no, I can just maybe watch it some other time. But then all the other YouTubers are going, so I was like, poop. I wish I knew. Well, that's fine. I can stay at home like a peasant and just watch it on the internet like everybody else. Yay for peasants, yeah. Yes, I did get One Direction to be in my Supernote team, which is a slight achievement in life. Check out this girl, Isabella H, who's trying to promo her Tumblr because there's all these people here. Go away, Isabella. You might have a really good Tumblr, but still, that's not the point. Dan, give me your shirt. If I was to do that right now, then the horrific sight would blind everybody. So I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Russia loves you, said Inna. Thanks, Russia. What do you think of the new Doctor? I think that Peter Capaldi is going to be exciting. As I tweeted, obviously some people are very disappointed that he's not a disabled black gay woman with a tail, but I'm sure it will be good, interesting contrast to Matt Smith. Let's all just see what happens. Let's not waste our time having opinions, because we all know how bad that is. Let's just wait for it to arrive, and then not have any opinions, but just accept that that's what it is. Leah said, he isn't ginger. Did you expect me to be ginger? I'm sorry if I've disappointed you. I'm sorry, I've been wearing a hat all day, so my hair's like super flat. Hi. Well said somebody. Thanks. Estonia greets you. Thanks for the greet, Estonia. Opinion on Summer in the City. Oh, Summer in the City, if you don't know, is the UK version of VidCon. It's a big YouTube festival where, I guess YouTube convention is the right thing, where everyone goes and there's performances and panels and meet and greets. Because the history of Summer in the City, if you guys don't know, I've been to 4, and I think there's been 6 ever. It started with 20 people holding hands in a field in London singing the Doctor Who theme tune on a ukulele, which then turned into 200 people, which then turned into 1,000 people, which then turned into, oh, the police are saying that this has turned into an event and they're going to start riot hosing us if we don't get an official building. So then they got an official building last year, but then 87 billion people came and it was like, oh dear, the building can only have 2,000 people and 15 million people turned up, so it was a bit crazy. But it was still quite fun. And then this year, they had the crazy biggest thing ever. It's slightly sad, as a lot of people come just to meet certain YouTubers, and I don't think anyone has got the perfect way of doing lines yet. Because, say for example, Charlie McDonnell at VidCon a couple of years ago signed both days for I think it was like 6 hours, and he only managed to meet 2,000 people. So it's literally not possible to meet everybody. So there's big questions that I'll have to be asked about managing expectations and stuff like that. But it was really fun. And I'm sure if you go to youtube.com/SITC, then videos of the panels and the performances that people did on stage are up there if you're a nerd and you're interested in YouTubiness, like me. Have you seen G-Dragon's album teaser? I have not. Okay, guys, can we just take a moment to talk about music? Let's go on the musical tangent. What should we do? Should we start it with the Spotify update? Okay. There is a tradition in my live shows where we check out my Spotify and see what it claims I have been listening to recently. Any guesses is always totally wrong. Okay. What do you think it is? The Vamps, Fall Out Boy, Ed Sheeran, Demi Lovato, Applause. I know it's not Applause. I'll tell you. Okay. Apparently, according to this system built on lies, my most listened to song since the last show is We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus. That could be true. I've listened to that a few times. Okay, my most listened to artist is Jay-Z. There we go. So you're probably all wrong, apart from about 3 of you. In case there's any fans of rock music that are very sad and think I'm selling out to pop, you'll be pleased to know that Bastille, Metallica, Muse, and Mice and Men are also in the top 20, apparently. Cool. Thanks, Spotify. Okay, now, yes or no opinions. Let's go, people in the chat. Sorry to all the people that are just lurking and staring at my face. Do you like Lady Gaga's new song? 3, 2, 1, opinions. Here we go. Then the opinion lag arrives. Yes, said Josie Marie L. No, said a bunch of people. Yes, OMFG, yes, says Maddie. Nope, says Javera. No, says Susie. Not heard it, says Andrea. It's my life, said someone whose name went past. No, said Lucy F. I haven't listened to it yet, said Keisha. It's nice, said Alyssa. I feel like it'll grow on me, said Carolyn. My Wi-Fi is poopy, said Sarah. And maybe, said Katie. Okay, when I first heard... Because I think, what was it, that song called Burqa, we're talking about Lady Gaga's new song, because it's a big pop culture event, and these are the things that I should address. I thought it was like, I was like, ooh, this sounds a bit kind of like generic techno-y pop, and then I was like, it's a bit weird, I want Lady Gaga to do well, but I think it's too weird, like Born This Way, it's not like The Fame. But after having listened to it a lot, I now personally really, really like it. So I don't know whether it's the best song ever of all time, but I personally like it quite a lot. So there we go. That's my thing. Have we seen the music video? It's okay, said Alice. It's good if you listen to it loud with good headphones. There's some music, not that I dance ever, like, if you try to see me dance, it will look like a goose trying to attack a toddler. That's what I look like when I try to dance. But there's some music that you can't really fully appreciate it until you try to flail to it. That's what I look like. I Harlem shake when I try to look cool. Yay, goose. Yep. Goose. Human centipede, said Angie. Thanks for that. Not sure if it's relevant. Are you talking about the best song ever? Do you mean best song ever? That's not what we're talking about. What do you think about Panic's new song? I like it less than Lady Gaga's new song. just to put, I really like Panic at the Disco's new song's video. It was really cool. But I don't know. I'll be very sad that it's not first album Panic at the Disco. But I like it, and I'll wait to listen to more albumness. You tell me, guys, what music are you listening to at the moment that you have opinions on? Tell me what music you've been listening to and whether or not you think it's good. What have I missed, said Amber. Nothing much. Just talking about Muzak. Hello Kitty, said somebody. Okay. Bastille is really good. Your voice is the only music, said Hannah. Be quiet. Nina Nesbitt, said somebody. Can you not? Bonobo, I love it. New Avenged Sevenfold. I haven't heard there is New Avenged Sevenfold. Fall Out Boy's new album. Amazing, said Amaryllis. The Vaccine's melody calling. Smiley face, said Patricia. Neil Patrick Harris, said Alexandra. Fall Out Boy love them, said Sarah. Hannah Montana, said Georgie E. R.I.P. Hannah Montana. Never again. Coldplay making a new song. Didn't know that. That's cool. Rudimental, said Blair P. Okay. Best song ever. Sick Puppies. Eminem. Survival. Never Shout Never. It's just a very interesting... If you're wondering who the kind of people that watch my videos are, this is a good survey because it shows that the answer is pretty much every single different kind of human that could possibly ever exist in the entire world, which is fantastic. It means at the same time that I get to talk about a bunch of things and still have people's interests, yet at the same time to talk about things and then individually bore a lot of people who aren't interested in either Lady Gaga or Panic at the Disco or Jay-Z. Strange, isn't it? Come to Estonia, said Isabel. I don't know why I would ever come to Estonia. I'd like to think I would go to most countries one day, though. I'd like to think that. So, yeah, Dan, did you see that Jack tagged you in the Crave challenge? Yes, I did indeed. You guys have been demanding that I make a Crave video for ages, and then Jack tags me in it, so I asked for a box, and I filmed it yesterday. I'm not going to give any spoilers to what the challenge was, but I am just going to show you my floor. Don't know if you can see all the cereal on the carpet. Yes, so you can look forward to violence and mess in the upcoming Dan Is On Fire video, and it is quite horrific. So look forward to that when that happens. I shouldn't tap the laptop because it's going to make you think that there's an earthquake happening. Hi, welcome to Dan Is Not On Fire's live show. Is this good? Should I do this for the rest of the show? Your Tumblr terrifies me. Thank you. That's what I aim for. Dan, what did you do with the giant D from your Truth or Dare video? I've got it here. Wait, it's at the end of my bed. Oh, here's my big D. It was just on my bedroom floor. I don't know what to do. So I had this giant letter D made for a terrible pun that I made in a video, and now I just have it. But what should I do with it? What should I do with my giant D? Charlotte said, my brother thought that was me singing and told me to shut up. Thanks, Charlotte's brother. You should really clean your floor, said Sean. I know, but I was just too traumatized afterwards. I will soon, otherwise all the mice will move in. Giveaway, said Janine. Yes, maybe I should keep it for some kind of good cause in the future. Sell it for charity. Give it to me. Put it on the wall. What, next to my YEARH? Just there we go. Nails to the wall. A giant D. Fantastic. Shout out to everybody who is now engaging in the "You've Got a Big D" puns in the chat. Thanks. Lagging. Oh no, sad. Sell it, you'll be rich. Who would want this? I mean, really, who and where would want this, and what would they do with it? It's not good. If you're lagging really badly, on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly am I lagging for some of you? Because I'll just walk into the other room. It'll be like a Cloverfield simulator. Ah, afternoon tea, that's what I was... 10, said Aubrey. Thanks. 9, said Madeline. God. Are you being a hyperbolic? I can't tell. 5. It's over 9,000. 8.89, said Haley. 12. Savannah said 5. Michaela said 10. Well, okay, I'll stay here for a moment and see if there's another wave of complaints. I have a thing that some of you guys gave me at Summer in the City. A bunch of you made a Dan and Phil scrapbook, which is really incredibly amazing, and I was like, oh my god, this makes me so emotional when I read it. So thank you to the people that all got involved in this Dan and Phil scrapbook that we were sent. Me and Phil looked through it and were like, ah, so shout out to these people. Okay. It's not laggy, it's freezy. Fine, okay. Come on a trek with me through the brave world. Dramatic piano. Okay, let's go. Ba-da-ba, ba-da. It's Cloverfield. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Phil, stop watching BBC Three. Turn it off.
Sticking cat stickers to the remote.
Don't stick cat stickers to our things.
Why?
Where did you get a thing of cat stickers from?
Someone gave it to me at Someone in the City, so I was like...
And now you're covering all of our things with cat stickers?
Yes!
Okay, right.
What's happening, yo?
Everyone said that the lag in my room was over 9,000.
Oh no!
So I moved here. So these are the cat stickers that Phil is sticking everywhere.
That's how I'm spending my evening.
Productive!
Yes.
That's good.
Do you want me to clear out then?
You don't have to. Do you want to stay?
I'll stay for a bit.
What do you want to talk about, Phil? What do you want us to talk about, quickly?
Sorry.
Really?
Yes.
Where else have you put these?
I'm also enjoying a Barocca.
Barocca is the new everything.
It's new everything.
It is. Barocca
There
is
is.
like...
I don't want to stick it on your computer.
That could have
orange.
gone horribly, horribly wrong.
Hi Ashton, I'm Francesca.
Angela said, it's lagging worse. The router is there on the table. Do you see it there? The thing behind the bag?
I'm not even on the internet, so it's not me.
Phil, are you torrenting Gigaporn?
No, my computer's not even here.
Okay.
No.
You're not.
I'm not doing
Hey,
anything.
look, I've got a lens flare on my nose.
Oh yeah.
Look, look, look.
That's weird. Can everyone else see that?
What
is this?
Frick.
Wow.
What happened on your live show, Dan?
It's an alien.
Me and Phil were just...
You can't get rid of it.
Now you do it. What?
What is that? Can everyone else see that, or are we just being insane?
What? Look, what? Okay, so I go like that, and it doesn't
Yeah.
go away.
But I do, and it goes away.
What the boobs? We're incredibly special, aren't we?
What is going on?
Wow. Okay. So...
Oh, they all see it too.
Okay, it's not just us going insane.
That's weird. That's very weird.
What's happened to your hair, Phil? You need to fix it.
I look like a monk. I didn't know I was going to be on camera in front of all these people.
Sorry.
Ugh. There we go.
Which of the dares that I did you think looked the most degrading?
I think the Nutella one was pretty disgusting.
Well, it was you who convinced me it would be a bad idea to include
I
it.
didn't think it should be in the main video because...
I think you made the right decision.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
So, would you like to tell everybody about our new exciting Twitter follower?
Yes, Tyra Banks is following us both on Twitter.
What the hell?
Which is weird.
I was just, what were you doing? I was like having lunch or something, and my phone goes ding, and it says, @Tyra Banks followed you on Twitter. And I was like,
Yeah, like what?
what? So, some of you guys might know Britney Spears follows me on Twitter. However, she also follows 250,000 other people. So Britney Spears doesn't really follow me on Twitter. A robot followed me on Twitter. However,
Tyra Banks is actually following us. She doesn't follow that many people.
I think what happened was she found Daily Grace,
Yeah.
and then she went on a YouTube stalking spree, and she followed Grace, me, you, Tyler, Zoe and Alfie.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think that's it. I really want to send her a DM, but I'm just waiting to think about what it could be.
I was going to tweet her saying, "Hey Tyra, thanks for the follow. Me and you can be giant forehead buddies." But then Phil told me that might offend Tyra Banks, and it would be a bad start to our friendship.
If you say someone's got a giant forehead as the first thing you say to them.
But she always refers to the fact she has a giant forehead. I thought she would have been as like, would have made her have a bit of a laugh, and then she's like, "Oh, this guy's cool."
Yeah.
Okay, someone said it's offensive.
Slightly offensive.
Would you be offended if you were Tyra Banks?
Is your forehead that giant? Like, compare it to mine?
I think we both have large foreheads.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Pretty large.
But then Tyra Banks is like,
Wadunk.
But of course, I think she's great. Did you ever watch America's Next Top Model?
I've watched like one episode.
You've watched one episode?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Look, it's come back.
Uh-oh. Don't put it in your eye, it'll make you blind. That's so weird.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
I'm just eternally fascinated. Look, all of a sudden I am Troy Bolton, and my eyes are changing colour in between every musical number.
We're all in this together. Or it could just be a beauty spot. Alien eyes, said Lane.
And now I'm Gwen Stefani.
Seriously creepy.
That's strange. It's so funny. Whoa. Maybe I should just tweet her saying thanks.
Thanks, Tyra.
Opinions on Dexter. Really good. Loving this season.
I love it.
Do you guys watch Black Butler? I think Phil bought the box set,
I've got the box
but we
set.
haven't watched it.
I've got Black Butler and Attack on Titan.
Which is really good.
Which is really good.
If you're an anime fan and you don't mind things that are really intense / scary / violent / horrific and disturbing, then everyone's saying Attack on Titan is the best anime since Death Note.
It's pretty damn good.
It's pretty good.
It's also pretty traumatic though. I've like cried about 4 times.
It's very horrific, isn't it?
Horrific.
Anime is really weird.
Anime is a bit weird.
It's strange. I just feel like there's something to do with the conversation and the sense of humour. I don't know whether it's because I think it's like the language translation maybe. Just like the way their conversation flows is different to English. So it's always slightly weird.
I think the
other
best...
than Full Metal Alchemist, which they completely English-fied.
If you've never seen an anime, you should watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
It's the best one.
It's so good. And if you watch episode 2 and don't cry,
then you have
no soul.
Bow
show.
Didn't you wear that shirt at Summer in the City, Dan? I did indeed. What's your thoughts on the...
It stinks.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I watched it then. Do you like it, though?
Yeah, it took a bit of getting used to, but that's actually one of my favourite Dan shirts. As in one of your unusual shirts, that's one of my favourite ones.
Do you not like the usual array
hate,
of black shirts that I wear?
I hate everything leather. Except you've got like one leather thing with a hood on it, which is alright.
My jacket?
Yeah, that's okay.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's a good one. I got such a good thing at Summer in the City, actually.
Phil got such a good thing, guys.
My stupid monkish old duck hair that I've got today.
Maybe I should cover the camera lens with this paw sticker.
No!
Goodbye.
Well, when you bring it back, you'll be able to see my amazing hat.
A lemon grab hat? What? That exists.
This exists.
So, I mean, I think for people that know what Adventure Time is, that hat is a fun mix of amazing, yet freaking horrific and terrifying.
It's horrific. Look how big the nose is.
It's monstrous. It's so scary looking.
It's so cool. I might just wear this in every single video.
I think you should, from now on.
I'll definitely wear it in the one we film tomorrow.
It's good look. Kate said, is Kat there? No, she went home.
She's gone.
She hasn't gone home, she's gone to Germany.
She has filled this house with spy cameras though, so she's watching us right now.
That's a weird thing to say.
She did.
Possibly true. We were good tour guides for our American friend.
Yeah, I think we were good tour guides actually. We went for high tea. Have you talked about that?
I haven't talked about high tea.
Afternoon tea.
So how many of you guys in the chat have had afternoon tea or high tea, as it were? Just say yes or no. And if you have no idea what the hell I'm on about, that counts as no.
Yeah. Afternoon tea is da bomb.
No, yes,
Me.
yes, yes, no, 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 yes, yes, never, I'm a peasant.
I think you have to be British.
Just make it what you do for your grandma's birthday. Seriously, whenever your grandma or your mum's birthday is, ask that you should go for afternoon tea, because just having like a freaking what are they called? The trays.
Tower.
Having a tower of cakes. I can't describe how amazing a tower of cakes is.
A tower of cakes and scones.
And just tiny little sandwiches. Tiny little
It's so
sandwiches.
good. So we did that, which was great. We went to the museum where I fangirled over the zombies. I mean the mummies, because I like mummies.
Newest attraction at the British Museum. Zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were good tour guides.
I think we were good.
She liked fish and chips today.
She did. We went for fish and chips.
I'm still kind of full.
It was a heavy lunch.
It was very heavy. My fish was like this big.
Cod are large.
Yeah, it was a big cod.
Big cod. Yup.
So we're filming A Day in the Life of Dan and Phil tomorrow.
That's happening.
It's going on my channel.
Did you show them the camera?
I haven't. I got a new camera, and it's like mega HD.
So if you're wondering why, okay, so explanation and context for people that are confused. Billion years ago, and by billion years ago I mean this time last year, we made a video called Day in the Life of Dan and Phil, which, as it sounds, was just basically a well-planned daily vlog of a typical day in the life of Dan and Phil.
So we're going to have another day, but it's going to be a London
edition.
And I've got this camera, which is like mega HD.
This is what we've been waiting for.
It's pretty damn
One
sexy.
of our friends had this camera, and it just looks really cool. And then the British Post Office went on strike.
Right.
Those bastards. But now it has
It's
arrived.
I'm going to take a picture of myself.
So we're going to film it. So what do you want us to do? I
Put it on
mean,
camera?
should we ask them?
Oh.
Congratulations. Should we ask them what to do, or should we just do
I think we
our
should just
day?
do a day. I don't think we should be inspired.
We don't
by
want
it.
any suggestions. We're just going to do what we do. That looked terrifying.
That is a
and
terrifying picture.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what's happening. So, are you excited for Reading Festival, Phil?
I am very excited. I can't wait to climb into a tent with Pete Wentz.
That's going to be. Oh, that's actually going to happen.
It's actually
isn't it?
happening this weekend.
Catch up with our buds, Fallout Boy. Does Patrick still follow us on Twitter?
I hope he
That'd
does.
be super awkward if he doesn't. Anyway, yeah, there's a music festival in the UK called Reading Festival, which used to be all about rock music, but now they have like rappers and stuff on a different stage. But it's still mostly about bands and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going there this weekend, and we're going to be interviewing people in a tent, which is going to be crazy. I think I'm just going to spend the entire weekend hyperventilating in a corner.
Yeah, it's going to be very intense. Intense.
Do you reckon we'll meet Green Day?
I hope we meet Green Day.
I'll literally collapse on the floor. American Idiot by Green Day was the first album I bought with my own money.
Wow.
Yeah, so big place in my heart for Green Day. So if I meet them, I might just collapse on the floor and roll around. They'll be like, what's up with that guy? And we'll all be like, rest in peace.
It's going to make an entertaining video if that happens, right?
It would, wouldn't
I'll
it?
be ready with a camera.
Me getting kicked out by the security for flailing.
Yeah, so we're going for
Bunch of Green
that on Friday,
Crazy, crazy.
which is very soon.
Till you see the sun. Yeah. So tomorrow is Day in the Life of Dan and Phil.
Yeah.
Excitement. And then my Crave Challenge is going to be uploaded on Friday.
That's also exciting.
I showed them the mess on the floor.
Oh, really? You saw the aftermath?
The absolute destruction that was caused.
I'm not going to give anything away, but I think it's going to be very funny to watch.
Tyler the Creator is at Reading. Is he? Oh, Tyler and Earl. Oh, we should ask to interview. Would you want to interview Tyler the Creator, or does that scare you?
It scares me.
They used to be a lot crazier than they are now. I think if it was like the Whole of Odd Future this time a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago, it would be really crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas now Tyler
did
the Creator's kind of just a bit more chilled out.
Did I see him at Reading last year?
You did.
Oh, I was scared.
You were scared, were you?
Yeah.
Indeedy. It's just going to be so weird seeing what's behind the fence.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to see Green Day's tour bus.
Who are you most excited to see?
I'm very excited to see. I think Fall Out Boy
Fall Out Boy will be good.
the most.
They were good the other 2 times I saw them at Reading.
We got a bit snubbed by Eminem.
We were like, when we're doing our things in the tent, can we have Eminem? And their manager people were like, Who the hell are you?
No.
No. That's
I'll
like,
let Eminem don't get in.
rejected by Eminem. Woo! So yeah, that's crazy. That's cool. Oh, yes, but we'll probably be asking for help either with the questions, but fan art, which is important. In the tent that we're going to be forcing all the people to go in, I got to mention this because it closes tomorrow at 6 England time. We're going to be decorating the inside of the tent with fan art for the bands. So if you go to, like, I think it's readingfestival.com or something, and look at the lineup of the bands that are there, if you've ever drawn fan art for any of the bands or the artists at Reading, then tweet them. You can just tweet them at me and Phil or at Radio 1 with the hashtag intent of you. And we're going to search through them and we'll print off the fan art for the people that we're seeing in, so that when we force people to get crammed into our tent, not only will it be really awkward because it'll be so cramped, but then there'll be loads of fan art around, which I think will be a nice touch.
I think that'll be nice touch. I'm sure there's a lot of creepy Fall Out Boy fan art out there.
To be honest, the more creepy the better.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So send it to us, guys.
I'm talking like average John Locke fan art level of creepiness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm going to go cook now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Farewell, Dan's live show.
Can you bring me my plug?
I'll bring you your plug.
Thanks.
If you want to see Daily Life of Dan and Phil, then go to the Amazing Phil channel.
I will
where
tweet
I
it.
live.
Okay.
It's where I live.
Bring my plug.
Goodbye.
Also, maybe the lights.
Goodbye.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to be left alone here with my cat stickers. Oh no.
Don't use them all.
Oh, people want to know what you're cooking. What are you cooking?
I am cooking a stir fry.
Hot.
Chicken flavor.
Sexual. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Maybe I should just spend the rest of this live show adorning my face with cat stickers. It would really go with
Oriental vegetable.
There we go. It would compliment my t-shirt. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I should just not talk. Every time I speak, it's lessening the artistic impact of this. Okay. The Cat Sticker Challenge. Coming to a YouTuber's channel near you. Oh yeah. There we go. I'll do the rest of the show. Oh no, wait, I need a... There we go. Okay. Ready to continue. Hi guys. Thanks for the plug. That's beautiful, Dan. Should I walk around like this all the time? Is it a good look for me?
You look amazing. You're like a person of the future.
Thank you. I like to think that in the future this is how all people will dress. Make a moustache out of cats. I could make a moustache out of paw prints. Should I do that? Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Do you play WoW? Said Lottie. I played vanilla WoW for a few months back when I was very young, and then I stopped because I thought it would ruin my life. And then all of my friends that continued to play World of Warcraft legitimately had their lives ruined. There was a bunch of people, because I was a nerd at school and I used to hang out with all the nerds, that used to play World of Warcraft every day, every single day. They'd wake up at about 6 a.m. and they'd play it for about 2 hours together before they went to school. And then when they get to school, all they talk about in class was World of Warcraft. So they do no work because they'd just be talking about World of Warcraft. And then during the lunch break, they'd talk about World of Warcraft. And then as soon as they'd go home, they'd just play World of Warcraft until about 2. And I knew that that would happen to me. And what happened to them was, even though they were all really, really smart and clever, like the kind of nerdy people that get straight A's, they all got straight D's in their exams, in their GCSEs. And as English people know, GCSEs are kind of semi-important. And literally, I had a friend called John who got like DCE just because he got his life ruined by World of Warcraft. And I knew that I had that addiction within me, so I didn't. Are you going to let there be light, Phil?
Okay.
Is that the one from your room?
Yeah.
Why didn't you bring the one from my room?
I didn't know there was one in your room.
I just filmed a crate video in my room.
Oh, I'll just bring it up.
Captain Spoon. So yeah, don't play video games because they'll ruin your life. Although technically any form of procrastination which extends to YouTube videos would ruin your life. So basically I'm saying, don't watch my YouTube videos because they're preventing you from studying. That's the message of this show. Animal Crossing update. My house has got 3 stories and a load of rooms, and I've got a horror room which is filled with blood. Yep, that's that happened. Peyton O pointed out that Dana has pussy on his face. There we go. I should be studying. We should probably all be doing something. Elbow update. Oh my god. Okay, so this is very important in the life of Dan. You guys might not know that I quite spectacularly, thanks Phil,
You're welcome.
fell up an escalator many months ago. I was in London. I was on the Underground, the subway, and I was listening to music with my headphones on and my phone in my hand and my bag hanging over one shoulder, and I was late for something. So I was running up an escalator, and then I tripped and fell in front of about 300 people. They're all standing still, and yes, it was incredibly awkward, but most importantly, I cut my elbow, and I had a scar. But I haven't thought about it for about a month. So here is my elbow scar update. See that? Still some redness. There we go. It used to be like a tiger claw-shaped dent, but not now. Slowly, slowly healing. There we go. The game, said Sydney. Thanks, Sydney. Have you seen Soul Eater? No. Favourite season of Dexter? 4. Would you come to Blackpool? Grace, I've been to Blackpool once. You have a good pleasure beach, but the rest of it was very terrifying and horrible, so I'm sorry. But, tell us a story. Oh, what have I been doing in my life? Oh. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Ali T said, what happened to your face? There were just some cat stickers that I'd stuck into my face. It's time to play Guess the Crime. I live on a busy road in London where people get shot at in the face a lot. Probably not. Someone just stole someone's iPhone, probably. What was the crime? Whoever guesses a crime that is, or rather suggests a crime, that is the delightful mix of originality and humour. Hi everybody. There we go. I should be studying. We should probably all be doing something. Elbow update. Oh my god. Okay, so this is very important in the life of Dan. You guys might not know that I quite spectacularly, thanks Phil,
You're welcome.
fell up an escalator many months ago. I was in London. I was on the Underground, the subway, and I was listening to music with my headphones on and my phone in my hand and my bag hanging over one shoulder, and I was late for something. So I was running up an escalator, and then I tripped and fell in front of about 300 people. They're all standing still, and yes, it was incredibly awkward, but most importantly, I cut my elbow, and I had a scar. But I haven't thought about it for about a month. So here is my elbow scar update. See that? Still some redness. There we go. It used to be like a tiger claw-shaped dent, but not now. Slowly, slowly healing. There we go. The game, said Sydney. Thanks, Sydney. Have you seen Soul Eater? No. Favourite season of Dexter? 4. Would you come to Blackpool? Grace, I've been to Blackpool once. You have a good pleasure beach, but the rest of it was very terrifying and horrible, so I'm sorry. But, tell us a story. Oh, what have I been doing in my life? Oh. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Ali T said, what happened to your face? There were just some cat stickers that I'd stuck into my face. It's time to play Guess the Crime. I live on a busy road in London where people get shot at in the face a lot. Probably not. Someone just stole someone's iPhone, probably. What was the crime? Whoever guesses a crime that is, or rather suggests a crime, that is the delightful mix of originality and humour, then you get 10 Dan Live Show points, which are redeemable nowhere. If, however, you say the following: necrophilia, llama death, Manesh arrived at your house, or Delia Smith is suing you for being a stalker, then you get minus 10 Dan Live Show points. Okay. Let's see what people are saying. Jesse H said, the crime is Dan uploaded on his second channel. Oh my god. Good start. Okay. Too many people went to Summer in the City. Topical. Too soon. Phil swore that would cause the world. Dan got pussy, said Holly, thank you very much. Amanda Bynes released an album. God help us all. Phil bought dog stickers. Okay. You uploaded a selfie. I uploaded like 2 selfies in 2 days the other week to Twitter, somewhat ironically, but I was still disgusted with myself. Dan went outside. A classic, that one. Tyra Banks unfollowed you. No, Erica. Ben talked about the gender gap. Oh god, everybody hide. Buffering. David Cameron twerk. That sounds horrific, Beckham G. Dan got on the escalator again. That's pretty good. My friend hit me after showing you to me. Oh, that's good. Nice to know that I'm inspiring violence between friends. Fall Out Boy rejected you. That could be good. Oprah Winfrey full stop. Dan did something unironically. That could be it. That's when you know the world is falling apart. Kristen Stewart smiled. Another classic. What's going on? Abigail, a police car went past my house, so now we're trying to guess what the crime was that the policeman was chasing. Tyra Banks made fun of my forehead. That's pretty good. Lady Gaga didn't get any applause. Oh snap, Nina H. You just went there. Phil chose cap over you. That happened. Dan wasn't sarcastic. What are the stickers on your face? Shall we have a close-up tour of my face? So we have a paw, cat. What is that cat doing? It's just kind of sitting. And then a basket of kittens. That's what's going on my face. I look like a crazy cat lady right now. This is how I plan to die. This is my death mask. Winners go to everybody that mentioned Tyra Banks' forehead. Everybody give yourself 10 Dan Live Show points. Should I request that this is how they arrange my body in the event of my death? Nika L just said something controversial. So controversial I don't even know if I want to say it. Nika L suggested that the crime was Panic at the Disco released a new song and it was good. Oh my god, Nika L! You just went there. Y'all's better hide. Because there's gonna be rocks going through your windows. Are you wearing stretchers? No, just holes. A white girl lost her iPhone. Magical. Thoughts on The Fault in Our Stars? Good, but let's not talk about it, because whenever anyone talks about The Fault in Our Stars on the internet, someone spoils it. Now Georgie H is typing, die, Nika, die, into the chat. See what you wrought, Nika. Was it worth it? I'll give you 1 Dan Live Show bonus point just for being controversial. I can appreciate that. So, topical news. What's with the Guardian newspaper's guy's boyfriend being arrested at Heathrow Airport? Oh, democracy. What's happening to our world? Okay, let's stop talking about news. Yeah. Can you name the cats in your face? Are there breeds of cats? Yeah, of course there are. I feel like every human knows about 40 different dog breed names, but nobody knows cat breed names. They're like, tabby cat, black cat, the white fluffy cat from Stuart Little. Do you guys know cat names? Scottish fold cat, said Elaine. Fantastic. A mancoon. Fantastic, Rosa. A Persian. A grumpy cat. Bloody grumpy cat is everywhere. Seriously, how did one cat meme literally just get merchandise that pops up in shops everywhere? It's amazing though, isn't it? It's good. American short hair. No, everybody is naming all of the cats they know. Fantastic. Okay, so you guys have me for about 15 more minutes or so. What would you like to talk to me about? This is it's in flow, this chat, not in a menstrual kind of way, in a conversational kind of way. Thoughts on Sharknado? I like it. Talk about music more, said Juliet. I liked the applause video. Yep. Jack Scat tagged you in the trade challenge, said Luke, yes, I know, I'm making it. Crazy. Albatrosses. I like the idea of albatrosses, that there's birds that fly across seas. They're very big and kind of pretty. When I went to... Where was I? Where there were pretty pigeons. I think it was in America. I was in California. I can't remember where I was. It might have been Disneyland. And I don't know why, but the pigeons seemed quite healthy, as opposed to London pigeons, which look like they're riddled with every disease known to man. Which they are, aren't they? Do you guys remember that episode, or when I say episode, and you guys won't because it's a 90s thing that I was probably slightly too old for, a Hilary Duff movie where I think she went to Rome and she kissed a pigeon. That's skanky, yo. Don't go kissing pigeons. Hilary Duff. Why? If you guys haven't seen, something very, very important that you should know about is Avril Lavigne's new music video. You just need to watch it and have opinions on it. If you haven't yet, then you need to go. I think it's just called Rock and Roll by Avril Lavigne, and it's a very important video. You need to watch it for about a million reasons. It made my mind think about 50 things at the same time. Was it meant to be funny? Yes, but at the same time, how serious was it supposed to? I don't know. Just you need to see it. You should do another collab with Jack. We want to at some point. Did you watch Great British Bake Off? No, but I've got it tabbed on iPlayer, ready to watch. What's your favourite dog breed? I like the type of dog that looks really like a wolf. You know, the kind of really alpine-looking ones with crazy wolf eyes that are scary and big. Husky. I like huskies. You mean a husky, Dan? I do, guys. Thank you. Rottweiler, said Simone. Dost thou thinketh Rottweilers are cute? Pugs are everything. They are indeed. Poodle. Collab with Smosh in the future? I think it's more likely that I'll have Anthony in one of my videos, or I'll be in one of his second channel videos than in a Smosh video. But who knows? Maybe. Congrats to Felix for being #1. Crazy, right? I forget that an interesting point that I raised when I become a YouTube panel at Some in the City is that a lot of my subscribers, and when I say a lot, I mean probably about 70%, don't really care about me loads as much as I am just a random YouTuber among many random popular YouTubers that they just decided to subscribe to. So it's just weird thinking that probably about 80% of my audience would rather hear me talk about PewDiePie and Jenna Marbles than anything else, because that's what they know in their lives in the context of Dan. What? Weirdness. Opinion on Becca Hodgins. Yes. Just here, what happened to your face? Cat stickers. I don't know how they got there, but it happened. Twerk update. So, Harry twerking at the Teen Choice Awards. Poor him. I feel like he was pressured into that situation. Opinion on Ask FM suicide. Obviously, very horrific and sad and depressing. I say to everybody in this chat now, don't have Ask FM, you planks. I mean, it's an obvious point that if you're sad because you're getting anonymous hate on Ask FM, then don't allow anonymous questions on Tumblr or Ask FM. For that question, don't even have an Ask FM. Y'all ain't nobody got time for that. Just have a Twitter and a Tumblr and reblog some GIFs of some weird stuff. No one needs Ask FM for any reason. You know what I mean? The best way to not get cyberbullied is to not allow people to send you messages or to just block people. You know what I mean? But obviously, in the case of actual suicides, that's not the case, and it's very, very sad and stuff. So yeah, but no, seriously, don't go on those websites, you spoons. Dan, you blog weird stuff on Tumblr. You scared me. Yes, I'm very sorry. Make another internet support group video. I probably will one day. Is 5'8" really tall for a girl? I feel like a giant. No, I think it's fairly normal. Try to collab with Jerry Graceffa. I think one day that will happen. Indeed. What's your thoughts on Canadians? I know a few Canadians, and they're nice. But Dan, you allowed Tumblr questions. I know, but I don't get bothered by those kind of things. You know, as a YouTuber, I probably have about 5,000 people telling me to kill myself in a fire where my family gets raped by a giant scorpion every day. So pretty much every YouTuber has a 100% threshold to anything negative that could ever be said to them on the internet, but not everybody does. What's your Tumblr? Said Olivia D. It is danisnotonfire.tumblr.com. That's it. Are you going to collab with Tyler? Of course I am. Of course I am one day. Whenever we film it, it's going to happen. And it's going to be good. When I make my video with Tyler, I'd like it to not just be like a something challenge. I think there's something to do with the nature of fandoms that me and Tyler Oakley quite uniquely have a mutual knowledge on. So I feel like that should be the angle that we approach and make something good. Indeed. What is the llama song? Said Iris. The Tumblr song. Golden Retriever Syndrome, where I see something in the chat and I read it out loud. It's my favourite thing. The llama song is a video that was put on the internet back in like 2003 or 2 or something like that, and it's just a song about llamas. You should Google it and watch it. I know all the words. And do you guys know, well, some of you guys will, Louise, Sprinkle of Glitter, who, by the way, is the loveliest, nicest, amazingest, coolest, loveliest person in the entire world ever. I met her and her sister at Summer in the City, and Louise and her sister are the only 2 other people I've ever met in my entire life that know all the words to the llama song. Weird, right? How random. For no reason. Emily said, I have no idea who you are and what's on your face. I'm Dan. I make YouTube videos. I don't usually have a bunch of cats stuck to my face, but I do right now for some reason. So cat stickers like this. If you don't know who the frick I am, then hover over here and press the My YouTube button, and that will take you to my YouTube. Hey! And I know that a bunch of you guys probably do know the llama song. It's very good. Tips for new YouTubers, said Megan H. Ooh. Focus more on making the kind of videos you want to make and making them really, really good and as good as you can, instead of worrying about how to market your videos. A lot of people are obsessed with, you know, pouring themselves out on Twitter or on here, on Younow, trying to ask them to subscribe and doing things like that. The best way to get success as a YouTuber is to have good videos. Of course, that is tip 1 out of 50 million in how-to YouTube. But that's just one point. Are you doing a 2 million subscribers video? No. Illuminati cats. Indeed. Cats on the remote. They're going to be all over this house, aren't they? What did I just walk in on? Something horrific, probably. You look catrific right now, said somebody. Good one. 5 Dan Live Show points for you. Fantastic pun. Dan, have you been to a Muse concert? I've been to 5. What happened to the Super Amazing project? It ended, and we put the best parts of it into our radio show, which is better. Why are you singing Keyboard Cat? I guess because I'm covered in cats, and it reminded me of it. I'm thinking that's probably the reason. Thanks, great tip. Okay. Thank you, Asha. What's the funniest thing you have done? Said Maddie. When? What? Do you believe in the Illuminati? Not really. Oh my god. Did you guys see the YouTubers react to that best song ever? Okay, so, right. I didn't see this until I was with Phil and a couple friends a week ago or so, and a guy's like, did you know that One Direction are part of the Illuminati now? And I'm like, what the hell are you on about? Oh, I get there's some people here that probably want me to explain what the Illuminati are. The Illuminati is a conspiracy theory that there is a organization of powerful people that are deeply embedded in the government and the music industry and the film industry and are controlling the world like puppet masters using symbolism and influence and pop stars and stuff like that. And everybody's favorite thing on the internet is to look at Kesha music videos and find goats and triangles and say that she worships Satan. And it's kind of weird because in a lot of music videos there is very, very, very obviously what is considered Illuminati symbolism, but people can't decide whether people just like triangles and eyes and doing hipstery stuff because it's hipstery and it's cool and triangles are cool and Kesha's a hipster, or whether people are including these symbols in music videos deliberately in order to get people to put, like, comment on the video and watch the video more and discuss it. And then the third theory is, of course, that the Illuminati is real and our minds will be controlled by evil people trying to control us via Justin Bieber. And the breaking news was that in the Best Song Ever music video, there's the bit after they've been jumping around and stuff, all the people in the room and One Direction jump and land on their knees and they go like, da! Or something like that. And that's I like shit myself when that happened because I was like, are you kidding me? Oh, what, like, oh, Louis was wearing a t-shirt with a triangle or something like that. But then, climax of the song, everyone stops and then does like a freaking Illuminati hand gesture. And I'm like, is that just choreography? Or is the world weird? Who knows? I don't know. And then, Jesus Christ, at the end of Lady Gaga's new music video, if you guys haven't seen, you should go watch the Applause music video because it's out. Have an opinion on it. Right at the end of the mother-fricking Lady Gaga video, the last frame of the video, after she goes, A-R-T-P-O-P, at the end of Applause, she drops a lens cap over her left eye. When I saw that, I was like, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? And that's what just made, like, that, you know what I mean? It's deliberate. Is she trolling everybody? Probably, but it happened, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's a thing if you weren't aware of it. And I was saying on Twitter that I might start deliberately doing that in my videos just to troll people, because I like the idea that someone somewhere will make a WordPress dedicated to analysing the conspiracy theory and the YouTubers. I'll get Jack and Finn to introduce symbolism to the crew, and then it'll spread. There we go. I'll do that. You are prettier than Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, Frida, shut up. I find that offensive. Thank you. That's a nice thing to say. MK Ultra. That's another one. Yeah, MK Ultra is a machine that people think the CIA use to make natural disasters happen. Yay, conspiracy theories. Oh, God. I think the moon landing happened, though, by the way, in the world of my opinions. In case you were wondering. You weren't wondering, but yeah. So, let's bring this to a close, guys. In the last 5 minutes of the show, what would you like to discuss? What's happening in my life? Crave challenge. Oh, God. It's too late now, I filmed it. That's going to be on Friday, so look forward to that. My new Dance on 5 video on Friday. If you haven't seen my last video, then watch it, you spoons. And the Nutella challenge that I put on my thing. Baby goats, said Zainab. What about them? They're really, really cute, aren't they? School tips. It sucks. Just try to survive. Is 4'11" short for a girl? I don't know. You're probably very young, so you haven't finished growing. Staying awake till 3 a.m. That's what I do every night. Why did you close your Tumblr Ask box? Because I had over 100,000 messages, and I was getting messages so quickly that there was no way in hell I'd ever respond to people. And much like my PO box, I didn't like the idea that some people would send me long, heartfelt messages that I would never, ever have a chance to reply to because I got so many. So I closed it because it would be unfair. Have you watched Italia? No, not yet. Video with Tyler Oakley, is it going to happen one day? Yes. I saw a capybara today. Was it big? Did you want it as a pet? Help for GCSE results on Thursday. It's not the end of the world. You can actually retake a lot of exams. So if it's actually gone horribly wrong, then yeah. If not, then there are many vocational careers and business ventures that you can do with your life. Dan, why are all of your fans girls? They're not actually. Only 85% of them are, roughly. That's probably a completely rubbish figure that I just pulled out of the air. Do you like J-pop? Less than K-pop. Favorite roller coaster? Stealth at Thorpe Park. It's just so crazy. Do you like Sherlock? Said Reagan B. Continuing the tradition of somebody asking if I like Sherlock every Tuesday since last August. Yes, I like Sherlock. How bad was law at uni? Absolutely monstrous. Just horrific in ways that I can't possibly articulate. How was VidCon? Very fun to see all of my friends and to meet loads of you guys. Favorite colour? My favorite colours are black, white and gold, which all of my friends like to remind me. None of them are colours. They're kind of just like the absence of colour and a shade. So I'm annoying. When will the Crave video be up? Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. What K-pop bands do you like? 2NE1, Big Bang, Super Junior. Hi, do you know Slipknot? Do I know them? No. Did I listen to them a lot when I was 12? Yes. I'm excited for new Slipknot. I didn't like All Hope Is Gone. I kind of liked it, but I liked it less than any of their other albums. Who has been your favourite Doctor? Probably David Tennant. I mean, it's just hard to disagree with that. Where's Phil? He said he was making a stir fry, apparently. Do you want to go to Gamescom in Germany? I can't, because it's Reading Festival this weekend, which is equally as exciting. Probably slightly more exciting for me, to be honest. 1D documentary. I need to watch that. I'm kind of scared to watch it. It made me feel bad. I was like, oh, did some TV douchebags make all the One Direction fans look like insane people? I don't know. Not that shippers are insane people or anything like that. I haven't watched the documentary, but I just don't like any old traditional media people trying to come onto the internet. I'll watch it, guys, but you can trust me. People say it was very patronizing and mean. That's exactly why I wouldn't like it. You know what I mean? Oh, evil TV people. Boo. Is it true that you self-harm? No, people make up lies on Tumblr. Someone made up a lie that Phil was anorexic the other day, and we laughed for about an hour. We ate about 4 bags of popcorn a day. He's not anorexic. Don't believe anything anyone says on the internet. Everybody's attention-seeking. Sing something. I've been singing Keyboard Cat the whole show. It's been utterly sexual. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Spirited Away, probably. I just think it was the epicest one. I can the English good. Find a reason to come to Alabama. I'd like to go on a tour of America one day. Maybe next year I'd like to do that. Are you going to see This Is Us? I think I have to, just because it's such a big pop culture event. Damn right it is. Are you going to watch Supernatural? Someone at VidCon gave me the box set of the first season of Supernatural, so I have it now. I can start it. I love Spirited Away, said Natalie C. It's good. Do you like Ollie Sykes? I think his clothes are cool, and his music's okay, and I appreciate that a lot of people think it's very attractive. He's very slow talking in person, though. Katy Perry Raw Thoughts. Think it's good? I like it less than Applause. The production sounds more original and refreshing. Like, the one thing you can say about Applause is that it's just so kind of like weirdly just like plainly techno, whereas Raw is like more interesting musically. But I think I prefer Applause. It's kind of like boom, boom, Lady Gaga, who I find more exciting. What do you think of Brendan Urie's Vine? It's the best thing ever. Sometimes in the morning, I'll just sit and watch a Brendan Urie Vine compilation video and feel inspired about life. Happy Hardcore Thursday. Gives me hope. Come to San Francisco. Okay. Talk about Casper Lee. I saw him last weekend. Really nice as usual. Nice guy. Workout update. I lost like 10 pounds this month, but I think that's just because I've been stressed at VidCon. What J-pop bands do you like? I don't know. Happy birthday, I'm 17. Happy birthday, Sarah B, whose birthday it is. Why weren't you at the This Is Us premiere? Because I said no ages ago, and I regretted it slightly, but I'm slightly too lazy to go, to be honest. I don't like leaving the house in any situation. Will you be coming to Ireland? Maybe. I don't know. Do you like CTFXC? Yes. Ali is one of my best YouTube friends. Capri Sun. That happened. Snooky Opinion. I like the Jersey Shore. I find it funny. It's a guilty pleasure, it must be said. What is your shirt? It is a llama with a crown in space, Livy G. Last 3 questions. Say hi to Spain. Hi, Spain, on behalf of Samantha W. Do you know Prank v Prank? No, but I met them at VidCon. Do you like Geordie Shore? I only watched like 4 episodes. Are you going to Comic-Con? I'd like to, but don't go there expecting to meet me because I don't know. Opinions on Paramore's latest album. I liked it a lot. Still Into You is possibly my favourite Paramore song. Maybe. That's a strong opinion. Any Fantastic Foursome video? Yes, PJ has expressed sadness at the fact that he doesn't live in London yet, so don't worry. Still best buds. It was very nice to catch up with Chris and PJ and Phil all together, as opposed to separately. Ba-da-ba-ba. Have I missed the Spotify update? Yes, it was Miley Cyrus. Why do you have stickers on your face? I don't know. I might just leave them here and sleep with them on, and then maybe they'll get pushed into my face. And then I'll just wake up and they'll be part of my face. And finally, what's the favourite toy you've ever got in a Kinder Surprise? The last toy I opened in a Kinder Surprise I didn't need to assemble, and it made me very sad because I realised that most Kinder toys now no longer need to be assembled because they're a choking hazard, and it made me very depressed and nostalgic for my past. Okay! There we go. That's the end. I don't want to keep you guys forever. At least most of you guys are probably like, I need to poop, / I need to eat, / I need to go to sleep, / I'm in Australia and I'm missing school to watch this right now. So, bye. If you haven't seen my last video, Truth or Dare 5, then quickly watch it before my new video. It's on my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, then wiggle your hand over the screen right now and click on my YouTube. It's important to mention, if you are new to this, because a lot of you guys are, to get involved is very easy, and to all the people in the chat, because a load of people always do this every time. All you have to do to get involved is log in with Facebook. In the top right hand corner, you see a button that says login, and then it will connect to your Facebook account. You click skip to skip, 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 so it doesn't show you who you're stalking, and then you press the fan button down there in the middle where I'm pointing my finger. If you haven't already and you are a Younow lurker and you don't know who I am, then come. But to all of you guys hearing my voice right now who just watch, then I would appreciate it very muchly if you would take the time to log on to Facebook and become a fan. So thank you, everybody. And if you don't know who I am, then subscribe to my YouTube channel, because Jack Scat tagged me in the Crave Challenge, and that's happening and will be up this Friday. And then I'll be at Reading Festival, where I'll spend the entire weekend hyperventilating, and I'll probably see Green Day make eye contact with Billy and then just explode into a cloud of blood and tears. So, on that note, bye guys! It was nice to see you again. Have fun. Be nice and chill, and stay swaggy. Bye! Bye. Awkwardly waving now. Goodbye, everybody. Sleep tight. Eat healthily, do sit-ups, and hustle.